Okay, let's get started. Um, Here we are in DaVinci. I've opened it up, brand new project. All right. Already it looks a little bit different than Premiere, but I see I have my clips over here, my timeline here. Apologies to all those following along. I did not read any instructions on anything how to do this. I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh, that's cut. What's this? That's edit, fusion, color, Fairlight, deliver, media. Okay. All right, let's look at it. And this mode looks a lot more like Premiere. All right, there's the clap. So we can see the close of the frame and the reference audio right there. So now I need to get this bottom audio to line up to that. And the audio coming from the microphone I have in the studio is so much cleaner, clearer. The mic audio on a camera is very echoey. So fantastic. So yeah, great. So now we're synced up. Blade, go A. So different keys, but essentially same thing. I could put, I'm sure there's settings in there for me to modify that, but that's not what this video is about. This is 0 to hero. Well, Adobe, you finally lost me after almost 30 years. The good thing is this video won't need hopefully too much editing. I do need to go through it because I do think somewhere in there I did do a hiccup. But what I also want to try is to see if some effects and stuff that I kind of do. I do that really. I do that intro where the text is there and it dissolves away. I don't know how I'll do that in here. That's going to be a challenge. But right now, just coming in to edit things. I don't even know how long I've been recording. It seems like just a few minutes. University in 2001, have December, a basic right after 9/11. Yeah, that looks great. That's going to do exactly what I needed to do. You know, the dissolve effect I'll change. I need to play around with that. So I don't mind if I don't get that one I had, but I have a feeling I might be able to play around and get something similar. So cool. I'm not hating this. It's taken me a little second to get used to it, but considering I've never used this tool before, I'm not terribly disappointed in it. If I just wanted to come in and make quick video edits, piece of cake. It was I could absolutely do that. I had fun looking at the effects. I liked the real-time preview. I get the general timeline makes sense to me. It's the same as like what we see in Premiere. I have not used Final Cut in ages, even though I worked at Apple and spent a little time working on that project, but that was well over 20 years ago. I think this DaVinci Resolve is good. And from what I hear, it has very powerful image correction, color balancing. That's kind of what made it well known, I think, initially before they branched off into this. So I think for video editing, this will work. Yeah, this is good. This isn't like the time when I tried to go the very first time 20 years ago, going from Photoshop to GIMP. That was just a nightmare. I know it's different now, but I'll always remember that 20 years ago when people are, oh no, just use GIMP, use GIMP. But that was the most bass backwards flow I've ever used. Now that I can't afford them, as I jokingly said, hey, if they want to give them to me for free, I'll be a customer for life as long as it's free. I feel like the probably near $20,000 should have paid for a lifetime subscription by now. Okay, so I'm just going to be picking up here with this effect. I spent some time on last night and kind of followed a nice little YouTube tutorial on it. So this is what I wanted. So we go and it dissolves and it blows away. I'm not going to lie. This actually looks way better. The blow away effect is so much nicer than the one I had in After Effects and Premiere. So DaVinci really is winning me over here. Um, I'll go into how we do it. So what's actually kind of neat in DaVinci, because my concern was, oh, I'm going to lose After Effects as well, and I need to replace that. So we're going to come in here and we're going to Fusion, and this is the node-based thing where this effect happens. So here's the timeline. Boom, there it goes. It blows off all the way off the screen, or just about all the way off the screen. Looks great. Neat. And if we go back to the edit, we can see the positions there. So what I need to do is go into the Fusion. What I've done is I've saved this kind of as a preset. So in the future, I'll be able to load this preset for all my videos, and I just need to change the text here. So without getting into too much detail, I'll kind of show what happens. So I have the title and the subtitle. So the title, we come up here and that's the text, and I could say hello world. Cool. And then on the subtext, I could say good, you know, goodbye, cruel world. So what that does is, so the title, subtitle, those are my two text layers. So I have never worked in this node style stuff. And I followed one tutorial online. I'll put the link in here on how I did the dissolve text. And now I get it. Now it's clicked with me. It's different to Premiere, and it's definitely different to how you layer effects in After Effects. But while it looks a little messy, I actually really like it because it can kind of be non-destructive as well. So I go, actually, I didn't like that effect. Let me just delete it. Boop. And then it automatically reconnected. And if it didn't, I just would drag that in. But there we go. DaVinci apparently is amazing at color tinting. I don't know how to use it yet, but I'll figure that out. I feel like I'll be able to get this video chopped up in a couple hours. So for my very first video, I probably added, it's probably twice as long as I did it in Premiere. But when I go back to the very first video I did in Premiere, where I added in, the first time I added in the effects and all that, that took me probably 4 times as long, because I had to figure out in After Effects how to do that effect, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Whereas in this case, I'm like, here's the effect I want. I already figured it out. And luckily I was able to find a video of a guy doing it. And then I just applied it. And I took the same concepts of how I green or do the kind of key screen and had to learn a couple different things, but it all made sense. So everything in DaVinci is from Premiere to DaVinci is translating, and this makes me feel a lot better about this series and where I'm going next. I have other tools. Photoshop will be a big one to replace, but I think for Premiere and After Effects, I'm really happy with DaVinci, and I think I'm making the right choice here. And this is making me feel more confident about saying goodbye to Adobe. Yeah. And this will just be, I think, a fun little mini series of me figuring out how to navigate in a post Adobe world. Thank you. My name is Michael. I am a creator with a day job. And I'm back. Now, as you can see, I have trimmed this. This is all that's going to be remaining. The top here will be trimmed out of this, it's about almost an hour and a half of footage. Just make it concise. This isn't a tutorial. To summarize, it worked really well. DaVinci ended up filling in the gaps of After Effects a lot better than I expected. So yeah, really enjoyed it. If you've seen the video, which I've actually published, I was able to actually go through and do the color correction. If you look at this, the color correction is still wrong. I actually was in the end able to do color correction quite easily. I took reference footage from one of my other videos and just had to do kind of a match, and that worked well. Still only using the free version. Really good. If you guys like this, Yeah, please like, subscribe. It gives me a good indication of what type of information is useful for people. If this is a journey that you may be considering going on, I'm happy to share more. So that is Adobe and DaVinci, or Adobe Premiere done, and I'll officially move to DaVinci now. Thank you very much. As always, I'm Michael, a creator with a day job.